Hey guys, Elena Smith here and welcome to my brow tutorial. So I'm going to do this as quickly as possible because I do have my daughter right next to me and she is in one of her little moods. So let's get started. I'm going to clip back my hair so we can kind of just get with the show here. All right, so some people like to, actually I don't really have a preference. Some days I'll put my makeup on first, my foundation, and then I'll do my brows, or I'll do my brow first and then my foundation. It just really depends on my day. So right now my face is just bare and I'm just gonna show you how I just do it as of right now with nothing on it. And then I will be doing my foundation and all that stuff in another video. Okay, so your brows, all right, they make your face. Nothing worse than seeing a woman with bare eyebrows and this makeup that's done and it just doesn't look like a complete canvas. It just looks like a hot mess. Sorry, I know you're probably thinking that's really rude, but that's just the brutal, honest truth. Brows make the face, and thicker brows make the face. We're not talking about having big, thick brows, but something that fits according to your facial features. I have an oval face, so for me to have fuller brows, it looks okay. And I do know this for a reason, just because I am a licensed esthetician. This is what I did for a living before. Now I'm retired, but this is what I used to tell my clients. You know, you guys need to fill your brows in because it's going to complete it and it's going to make you look more youthful. I know for me, I'm 33 going on 34. I want to look, still look a lot younger. So I know that when I have them like this, it's just not a good look. And this is all caused from overplucking and waxing for a really long period of time. Back in the day when I really didn't know how to do this, or I'd had people do it for me. And now I'm stuck with this. So ways that you can fix this, you can do Latisse on your eyebrows. You can do castor oil. You can do Rogaine for women on a Q-tip and putting it on where you want the hair follicles to grow. Or you can fill them in. And the newest thing is brow extensions or microblading, which is a semi-permanent tattoo. So I've thought about some of those things, but for now, because I'm nursing, I can't really do any of that. So I just stick to filling my brows in like I have for the last, I don't know how many years. So we're going to get started. All right. So what I like to do is I have what is called the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and you can get it at Sephora or probably any department store or online. Or you can get MAC or whoever, whatever preference you like to use. Tarte makes a really good one, but this is just my go-to that I like to use. All right, so I have my mirror. We're going to get started. So what I like to do is I like to start from the bottom of the brow, all right, and work my way in. So you're probably thinking, well, how do I know what's the right shape for my face? You're going to follow what I'm going to do right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to start from the end of your nose, and you're going to go all the way up. And you see this right here? I'm going to make a little dot. Oops, you guys can't see it, but this right here, see that little dot? That is where your brow should start, all right? So then you're gonna go from the end of your nose to your iris right here, and that is where your arch should be. And then if you go straight down on another angle, that is where your brow should end, all right? And if you're not sure, you can do little dots and it'll tell you, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the bottom, and the color I have here, the color I have here is soft brown, just because my hair is blonde, but I need to get my hair done. My roots are really bad, so I apologize in advance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm going to whisk, not draw, whisk softly, like I'm drawing little fake hairs onto my brows. Okay, so we're just going to kind of wisp it on. All right, so you see it's already drawing the brow. Sorry. Okay, so then I'm going to start from the top. And I'm going to fill it in softly. Wisping it on and then going in and brushing my hair up. And then I'm going to draw little fake hairs with my brush going up. I'm going to wisp it on. Now, I tell everybody we have two brows, okay? And they're like sisters. So that means they will never look identical, but they will look similar. So don't sit there and try to perfect them to make them look the same, because you will be doing this for hours. I used to do that back in the day, and it's just, you guys, it's really difficult to get them to look exactly the same. All right, so voila, one brow's done. All right, so then next what I do is I have a slanted brush that I like to use, and I use my Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia. This one's a caramel color. So I'm just going to dip a little bit in, and I'm going to kind of go back over here where I know where I said the brow starts. And I'm just going to kind of create a little line there so it looks like my brow's starting a little closer up from the top. I mean from the front, sorry. I'm probably not going to use the right terminology here, but I'm just going to use what I know and how it works. Alright, so that is my brow. This one is so stubborn because there's no hairs in the front that grow. So I literally, it's so frustrating. I have to like draw it in, and it takes a little practice, but if you do it, you'll perfect it. Alright? Alright, so that brow's drawn in. So then next, I'm going to take this little NYX eyebrow shaper. It's just like a wax thing. I'm just going to kind of go over it, and it just kind of keeps the brows in place. You don't have to do this, but this is just what I like to do. Take my spoolie again and just kind of brush it up. And this, sorry, I'm horrible. This is an Anastasia brow brush that I like to use to do my brows. And then I have this Anastasia thick like pencil. And then what I do, I'm going to highlight underneath. And just kind of blend it in with my finger. You can use a brush or whatever you want. It just depends on my mood. And I'm going fast because I have the baby here. Alright. And I need to pluck underneath there, but I'll do that later. So, okay. So, boom. There's one brow done. See the difference on that? Alright. So, next I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to, I already know, but you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to measure where your brow starts, where your arch is, and where it ends. Alright. So for me, I already know, because I do this all the time, and I'm going to whiffs on, and I don't know how these these YouTube girls do it looking straight at the camera, because it's really weird. Alright. You guys can kind of get a better idea here. I'm going to do the same thing. A little difficult to do that looking at the camera there. Sorry, it's quiet, but I'm just trying to... Alright. And this is probably why I've thought about doing microblading a little bit of stuff, because these brows are just... I have one eye that's just arches up higher than the other, so... Alright, I'm not going to sit here and fuss with it all day, but just so you can see, right? So then I'm going to go underneath with the pencil from Anastasia, and I'm just going to blend that in. Okay. And then I have this little brush right here, looks like this. I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer kind of clean it up because it's driving me crazy because I'm looking at them again. That's the thing about brows. You can sit here and do this all day long to try to perfect it. But they will never look the same. So I'm just going to kind of go in with my concealer to clean it up because it's just, it looks so sloppy. I hate the way this looks. Alright, same thing again on the other side. I'm just cleaning up with my concealer, even though I did the Anastasia brow pencil underneath. I'm just doing this to clean it up a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I just have one brow that's just naturally. Alright, so that's it. That's the brows. It looks crazy, it looks very dramatic, but I'm going to do my face next so you can see the finished look, but this is how I do it. And I know this one looks a little weird, but it's just my one brow, it's just the way it is. So, alright, we'll get started on the next process of the video. Alright, thanks guys.